Hello, everybody. Welcome to Yoga for Self-Love with Kim. I'm Kim. Today's offering will be a short, gentle practice to help calm down the nervous system, stimulate and tone our vagus nerve, which has fibers that innervate into close to the face and the ears, the mouth, the throat, and then moves down the body into the chest, the heart, and down into the abdominal organs. So we will stimulate the vagus nerve, help to calm down the nervous system. Without getting into the whole polyvagal theory, we will just calm things down, bring ourselves into a feeling of safety, social engagement, and just basically relieve some stress. So hopefully this will be helpful to you. You can bring yourself into a seated position. I'm sitting up on a blanket, so feel free to sit up on something too if that feels right for you. And bring your spine into a nice upright alignment. Sit up nice and tall. And then if it feels okay for you, you can close your eyes and just take a moment to check in and allow yourself to arrive. Scanning your body, your mind, just noticing what's happening for you today and how you're feeling. And as always, just being curious, letting go of any judgment, and honoring whatever it is that comes up for you. I invite you to bring in the intention to be gentle, kind, patient, loving, and compassionate with yourself as you move through this practice today. Begin to bring your awareness to your breath. Just noticing the quality of your breath, how it feels. And if it's possible, begin to bring in a nice, deep, smooth, and steady breath in and out through your nose. And finding an equal count between your inhalation and your exhalation. And then, if it feels okay, you can begin to lengthen your exhalation. Make it a count or two longer than your inhalation. And then you can let that go. Begin to flutter your eyes open. Let's take the hands to the back of the head, interlace the fingers, and bring your thumbs down along the back of your neck. Sit up nice and tall. Press the back of the head into the hands. Elbows will be out to the sides. Now move your eyes only. Look over towards that right elbow. Keep the head and the neck where they are. Just moving the eyes. I'll stay here for about 30 to 60 seconds. And then slowly bring your eyes back to center. Blink the eyes a few times. And still sitting up nice and tall, keeping everything as it is. We'll just turn the eyes only to look over towards the left elbow. And then slowly bring the eyes back to center, blink the eyes a few times. And then release your hands down to your sides, tip your head over to the right ear over towards that right shoulder. And then move your eyes down towards the right side of the mat. And we'll stay here for 30 to 60 seconds or so. And then keep the head, neck where it is. Bring the eyes back to center. You can blink the eyes a few times. And now take your eyes up towards the left. So head, neck staying as it is, eyes only moving up towards the left. Then bring your eyes back to center. And take your right hand to the right side of your head. Slowly bring your head up to center and then release that right hand. And now we'll drop the left ear over towards that left shoulder. And then take the eyes only, look over towards the left side of the mat. Continue to breathe nice, deep, smooth, and steady while you're here. And then you can bring your eyes back to center, blink the eyes a few times, keeping head and neck where it is. Now take the eyes and look up towards the right. And then eyes come back to center, blink the eyes a few times, take the left hand to the left side of the head, and slowly bring your head up to center. Let's take our fingers to our earlobes. Begin to give yourself a little earlobe massage. And then work your fingers up the outer edges of the ear, giving yourself a little massage as you go. You can gently pull the ears away from the head, a little tug, but gently. And bring the fingers up to the top of the ears, a little massage, a little tug, and then just massage the fingers up and down the outer ear. And then we'll take our fingers to this little piece of cartilage at the inside of the ear, the tragus, and just give that a little massage as well, stimulating these little fibers of the vagus nerve and helping to turn on our parasympathetic response. Allow everything to start to calm down, relax. You can take your fingers inside sort of the conch of the ear, not quite the inner ear canal there, but inside, it's almost seashell area inside the ear. Massage a little bit. And then let that go. Now we'll take the middle fingers on each side, tuck them in right in but behind the earlobe, and take your fingers down along the sides of your neck, hands along the sides of your neck, so you're sort of giving your neck a little hug. Could cross the hands over the neck if you like. Bring the opposite hand to the opposite earlobe, behind the earlobe there. Then cross the hands over the throat. And then let that go. We'll bring in a few rounds of Uay Breath now, which will also stimulate the vagus nerve running down through the throat. So if you're not familiar with Uay Breath, also known as victorious breath, you'll create this little constriction at the back of your throat as if you were making a sound, fogging up a window or a pair of glasses. But we'll do it with the mouth closed. You can try it for a round or two with the mouth open. So inhaling in through the mouth, exhaling, inhaling, finding that ocean sound at the back of the throat as if you're whispering or sighing. With the exhalation. And now close your mouth and take a few rounds like that Gentle constriction at the back of the throat, finding that soft ocean sound. So you gently draw the breath across the back of the throat. It doesn't have to be very loud, maybe only you can hear it. And then you can let that go, or you can keep the Ujjayi breath. We'll begin to slowly move our way through the body, nice and easy, nothing too crazy, nothing too intense here. Be pretty chill today. So let's bring palms together at the heart, root down through the sitting bones, through the pubic bone, lengthen up through the spine, up through the crown of the head. And we'll take a little baby twist over to the right. Heart spins to the right. And you can keep the chin lined up with the hands, with the fingertips. Or if it feels okay, you can spin the head a little bit further. And then bring everything back to center. And then a little baby twist over to the left. Chin either staying in line with the fingertips, or you can begin to spin the neck a little bit further. Bring everything to center. Take another little baby twist over to the right. Come back to center. Little baby twist over to the left. Bring yourself back to center. Release the hands down. Take hands to knees or thighs. And we'll take it into some seated cat-cow, but we'll add a little bit of a rocking motion to it. So we'll take a deep breath in, and as you do, you can tilt the pelvis forward, lift the heart, find an opening through the upper back, draw the shoulder blades towards each other, the gaze shifts up, and then as you exhale, we'll curl ourselves in, chin drops down to the chest, you round through the back, rock the pelvis back. Inhale, you rock the pelvis forward, heart moves forward, gaze lifts. Exhale as you curl yourself back, rounding through the back. And then we'll rock it back and forth a few times. And then bring yourself to center. Now we'll step the feet out wide. Take the hands behind you. We'll drop the knees over to the right. Begin to spin your heart over to the right as well. And then shift the knees back through center and then over to the left. And then a few times, begin to rock your legs from side to side. So you're almost forming this stag formation with the legs. And then bring yourself back to center. Now let's take soles of the feet together. Take the knees out to the sides. Hands behind you. Press into your fingers. Sit up nice and tall. Stay here or begin to walk the hands forward. And then walk yourself back up. Slowly we'll find your way over onto the hands and knees, coming into a table position. And then from your table position, let's rock the hips from side to side. Find any movement that feels good in your body. You can close your eyes and just feel your way into it. Wiggling side to side, rocking hips side to side, maybe peeking over towards one hip and then the other, finding some opening through each side body. And then bring yourself to center. Now let's bring the bum back to the heels, coming into a little child's pose. And then soften the elbows, pull yourself forward. Soften the belly, lift up through your heart, coming into a cow pose. Press into your hands, round your back up towards the ceiling, look towards the navel, coming through cat pose, and then pull your bum back to the heels. Soften the elbows, pull it forward, back into your cow pose. Round up through the back, find that cat pose, and then pull your bum back to your heels, child's pose. And then begin to slowly circle your way through this dynamic cat-cow. And if you like, you bring in that Uay breath here. Next time you come back into child's pose, pause here. And then bring yourself back up into table. Tuck your toes under, press into your hands, glide your hips up, downward dog with the knees bent. And begin to pedal out the legs or bend and straighten the knees or find any movement that feels right in your body. And then we'll slowly lower the knees back down to the mat. Come back to sit on your heels, and we'll take it back into a seated position, your choice. And now let's take our fingers, maybe the index finger, middle finger, to the inner eyebrow, so the sort of the inside edge of the eyebrows on both sides. Just gently begin to massage your fingers around in some little circles. And switch the direction of those little circles. And then take your fingers now underneath the eyes, so sort of the top of the cheekbone, right under the center of the eye, right under the pupil. And again, begin to gently massage and circle the fingers around. And then switch the direction of those little circles. And now we'll move the fingers down. So come to the sides of your nose and then take the fingers out just a little bit. Begin to circle around right there. And then reverse those circles. Just massaging a few acupressure points here. Release your fingers. Take one hand to each side of your face as if you were cupping your own face or cupping the face of your beloved. Only in this case, that is you. Showing yourself some love and some kindness, some TLC. And then again, let's slide the hands down along the neck. Little gentle massage down the front and sides of the neck. Take your hands down to rest on your heart. And then take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out of your mouth. Another deep breath in through your nose. And sigh it out of your mouth. One more like that. In through your nose. Sigh the breath out of the mouth. Audible sigh. Cross your arms over your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze, little hug, little love. Open the arms wide and then Other arm crosses on top. Little squeeze. And then that is it for today. Thank yourself for showing up for you. Hope these couple little gentle practices helped, made you feel better, maybe calmed you down. Bring palms together at the heart. Thank you so much for sharing this practice with me today. With love and gratitude, namaste.